For our first page, ucodemy.com, click on the thumbnail at the top and you will get the information here below. And I want you to scroll down to where it says title. We are going to select the title that we see in there and delete it. And we will go to the ucodemy.com website. So open a new tab, go to ucodemy.com. We will copy and paste the title that we see in the website. So select the title, you can right click and copy or Control V in your keyboard, and then go back to Fitoti and right click and paste or Control V in your keyboard. So Control C and Control V if you want to use the shortcuts. Here below where it says content, I will make this window a little bit bigger, so I'll drag here and then select the text that I see in there and hit delete. So I want to insert, if I go back to the website, I'd like to insert here the three different sections. So a thumbnail, a subtitle, and a paragraph. And you can save these thumbnails to your computer before you upload them into the application. So if you right click, hit save as. I already saved all of these into a folder. See, I have ucodemy.com and the folder service icon 1, service icon 2, and 3. So I already saved all of this. So all you got to do is right click, save as, and choose the location in your computer where you want to save those. Okay. So repeat that 3 times for the 3 icons and go back to the application. So go back to Fitoti. And here I would like to click on the button that says picture here. And it's asking me, do you want to insert an image URL? So I can simply just find out the URL of the image wherever it is in the internet and insert it in there. Or since I already saved these files into my computer, I'd like to point to the files that are in my computer. So if I click on choose files, here is the first one, icon 1, hit open. And here's the icon. Now this icon is a little bit too big, so keep scrolling down here and click away for a little bit. So make this one, make the window a little bigger so it fits the entire icon, okay? See? And then if you click on the icon, there are some menus. If you click on an image, there's some menus here at the bottom, okay? And what I want you to click on is 50%. So let's make this icon a little bit smaller. Let's cut it in half, 50% size. And then here, I would like to center this icon in the page. So if I click here under the paragraph and click on align center, this icon now will be centered in the page. Then you see I have the cursor on the right side, so click on return or enter in your keyboard and I'll hit it twice. So I have some space here. And I want to go back and copy the title. So copy this, paste it there. So here's the title. I'll hit space one more time. This time I want to copy and paste the paragraph. So copy and paste it. Here's a paragraph. So I have image, I have title, I have paragraph. You can keep repeating this for the other 2 sections. So hit enter. And I'm in the middle. If you don't see the cursor in the middle, you have to go back and click on this button that says align center. So yeah, I'll put the cursor here and then keep doing this again for the other icon. So click on picture first, choose file, I'll click on service icon 2, open. Here we go, this is big. If I select it, I can scroll down and notice I have now 50%. So here's that. And let me just scroll down in this window. Here we go. And then hit enter again. Oops, I have 2 of them, so we can remove one of them. Okay, let's see. Scroll down here, enter. Okay, so I did undo. So if you get 2 of those, just click Control Z in your keyboard so you can undo in the history. I don't know how I got 2. So Here's that, and let's go back and copy the title here. Paste, enter again. I'll copy the paragraph, copy, paste. So what I'm doing here, I'm doing a shortcut, Control C on my keyboard, or you can always right click and copy. So I'm just using the shortcut on my keyboard. Okay, let's hit enter one more time. So we got the first two, you see. Now let's do the third one. So this is the third one here. I already have the icon in my computer. So all I got to do is click again on this picture image, choose files, and let's pick icon 3 this time. Open. This one is a little bigger. So if I select and scroll all the way at the bottom, you will have these menus. Click on 50%. I'll scroll here in the text. And here I am here. So I get that same issue for some reason. There we go. And now I will copy the title. And if you get two images, go ahead and select and delete the one that you don't want. I can teach coding, and here we go. I want to copy the paragraph here. Enter and paste the paragraph. So here I am. I have 3 different sections with the information that I want. Now let's keep scrolling down. Here it's saying, do you want to add any social networking links? So here's a Twitter. If I click on this, I can change the icon to whatever. You got a lot of icons here on what you want to add as far as the links. So I want to add a Twitter account, and I can find out what is the Twitter account for Udemy. So if I click here, this will take me to the Twitter account of Udemy. So I'll copy the URL. See that? Copy the URL. Go back here, and then I'll say select and delete, and then paste the URL. So Control V to paste that URL of Twitter. So again, all I did is I went to the website, up right corner, there is a Twitter icon. If I click on it, it will take me to the Twitter account of Udemy. Let's do the same thing for, let's see if we have Facebook here. I think we only have Twitter and LinkedIn, so I will go ahead and remove Facebook. So click here on the X to remove Facebook, so we only have 2. And let's find out what is the URL for LinkedIn. If I click on it, here's the URL for LinkedIn, so I select and copy. And then I'll go ahead and select and remove what's in there and paste. So I'll go ahead and just remove profile. It says Twitter, LinkedIn profile. I'll just leave the word Twitter and LinkedIn. These are the text for the buttons. Now, if you want to add more, if you have a Facebook, if you have Instagram, whatever you've got for your application, you can keep adding new rows, and then pick a icon for your button. So I'll hit remove that. And at the bottom, go ahead and click on Save Changes. This will save the changes, and it will also show them in our simulator to the right. So I can simply drag and take a look at the, see, notice this text is a little bit too light, so we can change the color of that. But as you can see, we have all of our sections here with the title, text, and paragraph. So if I want to simply just go ahead and it copied some of the formatting from the website, which it doesn't look good here because we have some gray area. I can click here and say the foreground text will be black. Scroll down and do the same thing for this. Change it, foreground text, not the background. The foreground will be black. And do the same thing for the last one. So I'll scroll down a little bit so I can see the text colors and black. Let's go ahead and hit save now. Let's see what happens. And here we go. We got the text in black. Now you can change that to whatever color you like for your application. But we got our first page ready to go. So in the next movie, we will build Meet the Experts page.